you know, ignoring the fact that in the uploaded VODs, one of which is starting right now. See, oh, I see ya. There's going to be a little section where I effectively teleport from like Stornway and skip a train section and just make it to the next town. But that's because I was setting cool stuff up. And we don't get mad at me for setting cool stuff up. There's someone else who's injured? Apparently. I will grab some. Honestly... Get me some weapons first. It's a pretty big damage upgrade. I might honestly swap myself over to whips for now. They're less damage than fans. This fan being 24, this whip being 17, but that'll be the only AoE that we really have. Should be nice. But I can grab this. This is cheap enough. To you. It zaps zombies, not that I really care about that. This is expensive, so I might not grab that quite yet. It's also expensive, but it's for me, the main character. I need to start getting people armor. We are squishy. So plain white tea. What is this? What is this? Hey there, Delilah? Oh yeah. Spring break? Huh? Do they have more than just Hey There, Delilah when it comes to songs? Well, let me sell you some stuff. And then... like all my money, but... I would like to equip that. And I don't think that anyone else can equip the armor I just unequipped. You'd be the one who I'd want to equip it on. No, you'd be the one who I'd want to equip it on. But yes, you cannot. Seems to be main character exclusive. So you're gonna be, you know, staying squishy for now. And then... I don't actually remember what you need to do in this town, or what order you need to do everything in this town. I think you just can go visit, like, the mayor who's dressed up like a king. Like, for free. Yep, hello. Mayor Laria. I wonder what's going on with this town. Contagious disease. Who could have seen that coming? Okay, I'm gonna read your books first, though. You got some boring books, man. Got some boring, boring books. I think you live under here, actually. Oh, yep, you do, but I have to go visit your wife. Her name's Katerina, but it's spelt with 2 R's and an H, so you can tell that it's supposed to be a disease. I wonder if she's been hit by the contagious disease that is causing issues for this whole town. Might be the reason why she's sleeping and coughing so much. Hello. Name is Dr. Fleming. Your name's Ian. I don't actually know if his name is Ian, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, but... Ian, hydrate. I can drink some water. Spell his first name, I-A-N. Ian Fleming. I can spell it however I want, because I'm fairly certain that's not his name. I'm talking about this doctor on screen right now. That is why I called him Ian, though. But I'm fairly certain that's not what his actual name is in this game. I don't think he has one. I have to go to the shrine and seal it away. I hope nothing bad happens. Remember how I said I was going to swap over to whips and then just bought a new fan? I do. I don't know if I need to talk to the mayor again first, or if I just head straight over. I'm gonna talk to the mayor, because I would hate to run all the way over there and then it turns out, nope. Yep, turns out I was right. I had to talk to the mayor first. I got the quarantine key. And it's time to go talk to Dr. Flopper. Are you in here, or are you still in your laboratory? Probably still in your laboratory, yeah. Oh, time to go. All mouth and no trousers. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Just throwing it out there. You got any cool books? What? What? I can provoke people now. I was kind of hoping for like a recipe, but maybe not. I didn't actually pick up the crafting pot. But I don't think you need to pick it up. To pick it up to get recipes, that is. Doesn't seem to have worked. Okay. Changed the picture and it worked, so... See next combat. Yeah, okay. I guess it was just something about the picture I took didn't work properly, but now it does. None of us are affected by your sweet breath, you weird mushroom. You need to get some armor for my rogue. I think they're called thieves in this game, actually. She's getting armor next. Play with the move plugin to make the scene transition more interesting if you'd like. Yeah, I need to just get or probably, let's be honest, make some transitions. Actually, I should be fighting things I definitely need. I just realized the reason why it didn't work is because I think I had it listed as needing me to be currently attacking the sunflower enemies. I can probably choose a smaller chunk of the screen, because also when we level up it might stop working again. Depending on how accurate it needs the thing to be, with level numbers changing and whatnot. I might change it to just need the chunk of the screen that has, like, my name at the top, something like that. Order? Awfully American of you. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's fix this. And there we go. That should be an accurate one. That won't be messed up with leveling. Ignore that. I'm playing this on a very real DS. That's fancy stuff. Just kind of works. I acquired a mini medal. Nice. I know a certain something about this game. Oh, yeah. I could do that. I just grabbed, the large attack box, but not including anything that would be changed. Oh, this might be a combat. So I grabbed, like, this chunk right here. Large gray square. Which will always be what combat opens up with. My attack decreased a lot. Oh yeah, I did 4 damage. Warrior made up for it. One thing I do know about this area, well, first of all, that's the boss fight. Obviously, I have to go fight Spiritomb. But I know that this area is the first area in which metal slimes can spawn. And metal slimes give a lot of experience. So I will not be leaving this area. I couldn't find that one. Until I have fought and killed at least one metal slime. That one's actually tough. She definitely does the most damage out of everyone here. Ah, we're still fine. Brig of Slipweed, eh? Ah, yeah, see, but they disappear very quickly. But I just need to fight and kill one, and then I can be satisfied, because it'll probably level me up at least once per character. And I do feel that I may be a bit underleveled. I feel like you want to... every other time I've played this game, at least I was like level 14, 15. Plus I can, you know, use this time to run around and maybe grab extra chests. If they exist. I'm mostly looking for the metal slime. Hopefully it won't. There we go. At least it cast something. It was worth a try. Now, okay, yeah, see, that's why I said a fight and defeat one, because that's the most common outcome with a metal slime. They have like 6 health and they immediately sprint away. And if I had 13 points in Sword Tree, I'd have Metal Slash, which would be good. Or if I had a bunch of points in Spear Tree, I believe spears are really good at taking care of metal enemies. You know, something worth thinking about. But it does make you functionally a little bit weaker. Yep, okay. Guys do just, they love running away. Like a metal slime's favorite pastime. Cowardice. And occasionally I'll get into other combats. Don't go up to the boss fight yet. I still haven't fought and killed my metal slime. Fought 2, killed none. They're also pretty rare. I'm surprised I've already seen 2, even though, again, they both ran away, like, immediately. That's a mummy, not a slime. No, it's not. It's actually a mean spirit. But again, even these small combats are XP. And any experience is experience, but Metal Slime experience is a lot more experience. Yeah, so it's 13 on Metal Slash. Oh, it's actually only 3 for Mercurial Thrust. But then I would need to go back and get a spear. And I'd have to use a spear. Which I'm not too against, really. It's also not, you know, not really 4. I just currently have swords, so I'm using swords. But it might be worth it to swap over to spears, just throw 3 points into it to make metal farming a little bit easier. But you can see the reason why I only want to do one of these. If they didn't run away, I'd be like, yeah, I would like... I mean, first of all, they would, in order to balance them, if they didn't run away, they would have to give significantly less experience than they do. But, you know, I would just sit here and beat up metal slimes forever. Maybe not forever, but like, you know, get me to level 20. Yeah, one just ran away from me. Off screen, but... Frick. Another one just... I think it just spawned, like, under my feet, but ran away. Slimes. All I'm trying to do is kill you. Why would you want to run away? You know what? On second thought. Makes a lot of sense. I've now seen 5. That's a me here. I've seen 5, fought 2, killed 0. We might be here a bit. But I have set out to do something, and this one would like take a reasonable amount of time, so I can actually get it done. And there's no true roadblock. No. If by like some wild twist of fate, someone hits 15 before I kill a single metal slime, then I will just say, you know what? Turns out we're good with just hitting 15 instead of fighting a metal slime, but... Yeah, I could just hit one of those against the boss, that'd be sick. Gaining an extra ½ inch. Technically, it's my first ½ inch. Here we go. It's an ability that sometimes steals an item from the target. Nice. There we go. Metal slime found and defeated. Yeah, you get quite a bit more experience from metal slimes. Like 10x. Here we have a second evac user. Now let's get myself up to block chance in a bit. All in on faith for now. Cool. Okay, boss time. Full level 12 party. Should be good. Heal up right at the entrance. Then I'll fight Spiritomb. Uh-oh. I accidentally brought the odd keystone. What's it called? I haven't played Pokemon. What's that? Platinum? In quite a bit of time. The Bone Orchard? Ain't that the new, That's the new... The new 28 years later or whatever? Mind attacking anyone else? Not amazing, but it's not horrible. The defense decrease is gonna hurt. There's still not like a ton for me to do strategy-wise quite yet. That whiff sucks. Lose the damage multiplier for my biggest damage dealer. Sweet Breath. I don't even know what it does, so, you know, we're good. Envenomated means I cannot heal that. Or I don't have like a Squelch. That could be nice, but honestly, we're not weak enough to need that, and I don't think coups wear off, so... If they do, oops, we're just gonna double heal you, honestly. Probably wasn't super necessary to double heal, but... I'm gonna go for one full attack turn. You're probably immune to poisons. You're like Contagion incarnate. Joke's on you. We're getting healed. I don't know if the unfortunate effects here includes like the defense and agility down that we've been getting, but I'm gonna find out right seems like it does, even though that moved very fast. I had very low defense and didn't take a lot more damage. Okay, we're slowing down. Whole team slowing down isn't actually horrible. I mean, it's better to go first, obviously, but having the whole team move either before or after the enemy is nice. For an attack turn. Nice, getting a little extra multiplier there. One more attack turn. I'm gonna need to heal next turn. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to heal. I'd even double heal. Yeah, you're gonna heal you. You're gonna heal me. And you two are just gonna attack. Someone needs to heal you next turn as well. My healer needs to be healed. Oh, we're good? Okay. I had to pray that you would not go for the healer. Oh, it turns out that was easy. I remember this fight being really tough as a kid, and I needed like multiple crits to even have a chance. But not the case. Level 13 apparently is another no skill points level. I'm realizing this is bad scene because I use it goes a lot of boss fights go straight into cutscenes, and I'm using a overworld map as part of the so this would have sent it back, but can't remember who you are. Yeah, so cutscenes after boss fights I might have to do manually. Also, I just realized that Envenom turns to poison once you make it to the field. I had a feeling. Did I actually have a feeling? No. Yeah, okay. Not at all. I just want to go kill one more. One singular more metal slime. What can I say? I'm a fan of getting twice as much experience as the boss fight gives you. Who wouldn't be, really? That miss is unsurprising. Ooh, that misses. Bad. So with an attack, I should be able to... Nice. You know my money? No. Not happening. All of them should get to level 14 real soon as well. Alright, now we actually get out of here. I could evac, but if I get lucky and see another metal slime on the way out, I'm not going to say no to it. I'm just also not going to go searching for one at this point. There we go. 30 of your money? Still no, but significantly more likely to have happened. Or happen in the future. Coffin well. Fancy 14 costs American. It is 30 right now on sale. For the like complete edition or whatever. No collector, none of that, but it's every expansion plus 30 days of game time. But that's still giving the money to Square Enix. So unless you've got something to tell me... I was hoping you'd give me your reward before we all find out your daughter died. Or we all pass the message over to your daughter. Final Fantasy XIV brand ambassador? I, in a somewhat similar vein, got an email, and it was just like a, you know, your typical, like, send it out to everyone who has an email account linked to their Twitch, but there's a chance I could get a key for Buffet Night, Decadent Full Course. Or whatever that's worth. Your promo code? If you have a promo code, I'd use it. Oh, I got a Discord. Oh. Sorry, dude. Your wife's dead. Hate to break it to you. Very, very sad times. And now, don't get me wrong. It is sad, but functionally, like timing-wise, I did not have enough time to know any of these people. I basically showed up, took a nap, went outside, died, resurrected, took a nap, was like, hey, you got anything for me to do? Killed a contagion and came back, and they were like, we're holding a banquet, or not a banquet, like a mourning ceremony, funeral, that's what they're called, for the mayor's daughter. Which, like, sucks for sure. Yoink! Fontaine is such a cool font. Is indeed a recruiter friend? Nice. I do think I remember seeing that, actually. Time to go talk to the Mosquito Mayor. Actually, I think I might be able to just dig this. Dig this? I'll get that later. Probably. But this is the important part for me. Hey, hi. I could go out and, like, kill monsters for a bit. But I could also just sleep. Which means I probably shouldn't have done the sleep to restore as soon as I got back, but... It's 20 gold. Gotten all the rewards from it, including the Brofist emote. Well, as long as there are no bridges in Final Fantasy, we should be fine. I will never not make jokes about that for what it's worth. The PUBG bridge that makes you racist. I guess I should check if that feather headband is good for anyone. Magical might and mending. Oh wait, it's minstrel only. Okay. Fine. I have some magic damage, which actually is nice because it is some AOE. The magic. Hello. What do you mean, one of them? You mean Celestrian. I've almost called them Celestarian. Sometimes a little bit of vandalism is nice. To be fair, I don't even know who was ill either, so we're just gonna sprint around. I can just say no. I think there's one person in here who was sick. He could potentially still be ill because he's like an 80-year-old man. And sometimes 80-year-olds are just sick. Happens to the oldest of us. Actually, okay, I don't think there's anyone in the church. I believe there was a sick child here. And then... I don't think there was anyone in this house, but it wouldn't take too long to check. No one in this house was ill. And, if I remember correctly, world's horniest woman. Okay, damn close. You just have to go talk to your, Guess we're not doing that yet. Don't think anyone in the shops needed to be talked to. You? Nope, no one here. I'm clearly missing someone, because you don't want to go there yet. Oh no, the door's just locked, actually. You want to be back in the house where your wife died? Probably not. Unfortunately for you, I get to choose where we go. Do I have to go to the church? I think that's the only place I haven't been. No. I guess I didn't go to the second floor of this house. Ah, yep, had to interact with the child. So everyone knows that the best thing you can do is bring an adult man into a young girl's bedroom. and read her books. Okay. Now... Okay, we go to your laboratory. Still not ready to visit the mayor? Fine, fine. His footsteps, by the way, right there were the same beat to the intro to the Inn song back in Stornway. So I definitely did think for a bit that it was going to start playing the da-da-da-da-da in the middle of this scene. It was, I was like, how did I forget that happening? Morning comes. Sorry, I was gonna make the exact only joke you can make with that sentence. So just like pretend I did and laugh if you think that would have been a funny joke, and pretend I didn't and be glad I didn't if you don't think that would be a good joke. Back to the train. You know what that means. I need to go buy a Chimera wing reel. How'd I go? Enemies in this area are so much lower level than that. Yeah, okay, sure. They're running away now is the point. They're all acting like metal slimes. Well, who on earth are you? Well, it's time to fly the train. You know the saying that train has sailed? Well, in this game, that's more accurate than usual. And that's it. That's the whole game. We zoom back up to the observatory. Everyone lives happily ever after. What is this? Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks? That game's got a train in it. I'm not like big on trains necessarily. They're cool, don't get me wrong. But it is kind of wild how my two like favorite games as a kid were this, Dragon Quest IX. Train is a pretty central point, and Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks, which the train is a very central point. That's right, fuckers. I'm back. Yep, bad stuff's happening all over the place. Horrible news, really. Time to go sleep in the tree. I'm in tide, wait for Norman, and I'm not Norman, so I'd best be off. Nice little detail. Ella isn't there on the battle records when she's not with me. dreamed a dream, and in that dream, everything is going wrong. I think God is pissed at us. I think the tree's dad, God, wants us all dead. Yay! I got Zoom. Wait a second. I was just in a town where there was like a contagious disease, and I learned Zoom. Oh no! It's 2019 again, isn't it? Time to go get the figs. Seven figs time. I believe there were 7 in that first cutscene. I believe I remember there being 7. Welcome back, Stella. No, actually, that blue tree is exactly where we need to go. This next area has what might be my favorite joke in this game. It's not, like, it's not very funny, but it's still it might be my favorite joke. You mentioned it right there. But this area that I'm heading to right now, I'm gonna kill this slime first. Sometimes, if enough of them exist, which I don't think I'm giving them enough to exist, really. Oh well, we at least got Slime Stack. I think you need like 6 of them and you can get a giant slime. And that's just a fun one. Hey. But this is All Trades Abbey. And the fun part about All Trades Abbey is, well, unfortunately, he's missing right now, but you can change your vocation at All Trades Abbey if you talk to... I need someone to say his name, even though I know what it is. If you talk to Abbot Jack. Well, what's this? It's Abbot Jack. It's All Trades Abbey. Well, you could say he's Jack of all trades. That's the first half of my favorite joke in this game. We'll get to the second joke in a bit. I don't remember who you need to talk to here, so I'm talking to everyone. Okay. I don't remember what you have to do. Talk to these three? Ah, there we go. Okay. Have to do that quest, or not that quest. Have to talk to that guy. Twice. Then... we're here. Yeah. Also a bit of a weird comment there, dude. But these two just kind of send you to each other. I know you need to talk to this dude, because I remember that you need to bow to get into the next area. Alright, then we go up here. The Tower of Trades. Okay. Here we go. Thought you had to learn how to bow from the other dude. One of those things that only tricks you on your second playthrough when you remember some things about the game, but not all of them. Someone playing for the first time would just be like, ah, this dude's just like talking, you know, an NPC here to give you hints on how to bow. But... or rather, how to do any party tricks, really. Go. Heading to the top of this tower in order to find Jack of all trades. Oh, I forgot to heal. At least we can still take out one of them on a one rotation of damage. With basic attacks. Mini medal. How wonderful. Okay, slime stack again. Ready to perform a coup de grace? Not that it matters. Kind of unfortunate it happened now, because it means it's probably not going to happen during the boss fight, and I don't think it persists through combat, so I guess I kind of should have used it right here, just... Or between combats, rather, is what I meant. Definitely want to get in, like, maybe just one more combat before the boss. That should get everyone to 14. Nope, we need another one. Once everyone gets to 14, that'll be as good as I expect things to go for this, or as good as I expect things to be, I guess, for this boss fight. Ooh, 1,200 gold. That's not bad. That'll help me once I get to the next, like, real town. Yeah, they just immediately slime stack. Ow! It was raining splats and blobs. There we go. Oh, I need even one more. No idea what that item even is. But I got a Jinxter. I mean, I guess I probably would have just had like a random another combat on the way up. If that hadn't died, I would have gone for the coup. Turns out that, oh, you know what it is? When we killed that metal slime, my healer was still, like, a level down. And being... Iron Gauntlets, I'll make sure to equip those before the boss fight. But, that means that she got, like, 300 less experience, I think. Maybe it was only 150. I think everyone got, like, 1,050, and she got, like, 900. So she was down quite a bit of experience, but it might have been 1,200, and she got, like, 900. The closer you are in level to the enemies, the more experience you get from them. But I mean, this one being 4 mushroom mages should honestly be pretty good. Might even just, you know, level her right up. Which will be I think it's like a 30 increase, maybe only a 20 increase. Ah, not even. Dang. You might have been down 300 then. I definitely want her to level up, though. She'll get a big boost to magical mending. Almost wish you hadn't crit, even though I know it's not how it works, you know, gambler's fallacy and all that. I was still like, well, you crit now, so you're less likely to crit during the boss fight. Still haven't leveled up? Still haven't leveled up. Oh, well, I mean, I've got one more floor at least. You know what? I have divination. Need 670 for me. 31. Okay, yeah, one more combat. 1,100 basically, 1,200 for... Okay. Doing nothing back there. Okay, so that should happen this combat then. Probably could have gone for the AoE cast. be honest, but... That should be fine, the two biggest damage dealers. Rogue might deal a bit more, or Thief. There we go. Finally. And here... Ah, yeah, there's only 20 magical mending, but still. The mini medal. Magic water. Also, I have... You've already got your iron gauntlets. The little jingle when you level up sounds too much like the start of Kurt Angle's theme. Well, let me listen to Kurt Angle's theme, and then we'll get the payoff for the Jack of all trades joke. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear it. Plus, I mean... Just the cadence of the first three notes that triggers the memory? Yeah. Well, plus, as everyone knows, you know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Samoa Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal, so you got a 25% at best at beat me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix. The chances of winning drastic go down. I know nothing, and I mean nothing about Scott Steiner as a person, but that is so funny. And anytime anyone mentions, like, anything involving wrestling, that's basically what I know about wrestling. Is drastic go down. The numbers don't lie. And they spell disaster for you. Almighty power that commands all trades. Hello, it is Jack of all trades. It's Jack of all trades. I forgot how long this was. I thought okay. Don't worry, this joke is gonna pay off, and it's really good. Because the thing is, his name is Jack of all trades, but oh no, he turned into a monster, and now instead of being Jack of all trades, he's the master of none. I love this game. It's not a good joke, but it's my favorite joke in any DS game that I've ever played. That's annoying, increasing your defense. I mean, luckily I'm increasing my defense as well. I'm just gonna keep trying to toxic you. Oh, no, that's unfortunate. Well. Okay, that's fine. That's a fine person to drain the MP from. Heal me. I think I'm probably the next most likely to be attacked. Okay, at least it wasn't haywire this time. Ah, it did more damage when it wasn't. What? Okay, I feel like I'm not going to be getting a ton of damage. I feel like most bosses might be immune to poison. To be completely honest with you at this point, that's kind of my thought. And it went haywire. Okay, it actually does do a little bit more damage, for sure. But... I'm dealing no damage. I need this dude's defense to drop back down, but that might take a while. It's fine, drain magic target. Oh, we hit a crit, though. That's very nice. Still, no damage. Well, at least you're getting healed. That's bad. Okay, my team's defense returned to normal. Means that his probably should too, soon. Maybe not, because he recast it like 2 turns later. That's an alright target, not great, but alright. Okay, defense returned to normal. That might kill my healer right now. It didn't. We're good, we're good. And your defense is back up. I'm gonna need that AoE heal soon. I also get the feeling I might just lose, and I might want to go level up to, like, 15, 16 at the bare minimum before redoing this fight. Which, I mean, it's only one more level, but it is helpful. Worst target. Wish you would have targeted the warrior with that. Another crit. Another crit is potential. Oh, no. That's my entire team wiped. Not the entire team, but damn close. Well, and then you buff your defense, and we're both dead. Alright, so it is experience time, alternatively gear time. But since I'm back in the right town for experience time anyway... Oh... Okay, nice, I can zoom to all trades, Abby. Technically, I could be in the right town for gear time as well. There is quite a bit of gear that can be purchased here. But it's Metal Slime time. I am in Stormway not often well. You'd think I would have noticed that before getting halfway to the next town. But now it's Metal Slime time. I said Metal Slime, not Sunflower. Okay, well, it's Sunflower time first. I mean, it's fine. It's experience. Never say no to experience. Never say no to experience points. There are some experiences that I'll say no to. I knew it would happen sooner or later, that I would get to a point where it's like, well, I need to grind, but I thought it might take until, like, the next boss. The next boss is like, real tough. But this is kind of the first boss where it's like, hey, it's almost functionally an AoE heal check. Like, hey, do you have access to an AoE heal ability? Which I believe you get at like 18 or 17, so... Or, you know, there's the obvious, you know, stat check it. If you're strong enough, you've got full gear, and you're over-leveled. But I feel like you get the AoE heal before you get to the point where your stats are just that much better. Downslide? Yeah, sure. Downside to metal slime farming is the rarity of metal slimes and the fact that sometimes they'll just run away even after you find them. The upside is getting, like, significantly more experience for killing a metal slime than you get for just about anything else. think there's metal slime stacks later on, so, you know, those will give you more. Ah, damn. I don't know if I do not know. There you go. I don't know if it's actually better. Well, probably. I mean, that right there, but even though the actual, like, the normal fights in this area give you, like, 50 experience, maybe 60. Metal Slime gives, like, 1,000, so... probably worth it, you know, just amount of time-wise. I guess here I can check how much it actually gives. A normal fight is also much more dangerous. Takes a little bit longer. Usually the slime fights take 2 rounds. This one's gonna take 3. 2.5, but still. It gave 80, so yeah, it's still 12 combats worth of experience in 1 metal slime. And again, I could throw skill points into sword or spear tree, make the metal slimes much easier to farm, but I don't want to. It's one of those, you know, planning for the future things that kind of ruins the present, which is I like putting points into the passive skill tree, because eventually I'm going to want to switch over to the advanced classes. Most likely. But it does make me a wee bit weaker right now. Probably another reason why I died to the Master of None so easy. So quickly. Hit what? Did I hit 2? I think I hit 2 crits in that fight. Please don't run. Nice. Oh wait, maybe not nice. No, okay, nice. Yep, there you go. Yeah, and then that gives you 1,000 experience. Yeah, if I got to 13 here, or just 3. In, there's 3 in Spear for Mercurial Thrust, I believe, is the one. Hello! You've caught me in a very, interesting period of time. I'm farming metal slimes because I died to a single boss. Mr. Jack of all trades, but in his demon form. Killed me. real easily. Sounds like Dragon Quest. Yep. Yep. Though, from what little I remember of 11, it was actually significantly more effective to just farm King Slimes on that one island than Metal Slimes. But I also played 11, like, shortly after it came out, not, like, the definitive edition or any of that, so stuff might have changed. Yeah. If you don't know, like, exactly what your planned route is, which I don't, obviously, because it's not a speed run, it is just kind of run from boss to boss, and then as soon as you die, find the most recent place where you can kill Metal Slimes. Like to get to like level 17 or 18 across the board. Now I've got mostly 15s with 114. Oops. And then, of course, I was mentioning that I don't have Metal Slash or Mercurial Thrust, so all the, you know, Metal Slimes have a decent chance to just book it out of there. And then there's gear. I don't have gear, really. Like, we are far from peak gear for this boss fight. I mean, my thief is still wearing their starting armor. But such is the way of RPGs. You're gonna get to a point where you need to level up. And I am at that point. Nice. Being able to kill mean spirits before they even attack is nice. Metal Slime! Hello, Metal Slime. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, not running. Okay, 2. 3, there we go. Nice. Thinking 1, maybe 2 more. Then I might also go back and buy some improved gear for some of the characters. Get some better... maybe weapons, maybe armor, I don't know. Maybe both? This might be an annoying fight. Excuse me? He lobbed a load of rope. Okay, just need 2 damage against you. 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 Need 1 damage against you. Oh, you have 4 health. Okay, yeah. Well, every other one so far had 3, but... yeah, sure. Get a guaranteed item from Earthen Warrior A. There's my guaranteed item. Plus, you know, 1,000 experience, which the more important part in my eyes. And no more skill points, but I gain Accelerate, which is nice. Ooh. Turns out that guaranteed item was actually pretty good. I mean, it's only 2 defense, but 2 free defense. Never say no to 2 free defense. And then real quick... okay, so that would be 2 more slimes. That'd be 1 more slime. That'd be 2 more slimes. That would be 2 more slimes. I can do 1 more. Especially if it doesn't run away. That was fast. Same double Earthen Warrior again, though. Okay, 1. Didn't run first turn. Two. Miss, okay. Okay, you have a 4th health, and you ran. Little baby. Little baby coward. Unfortunate. But at least we get the Earthen Warriors. Which is going to be, what, like 50 experience? And if this happens 6 times, then... well, then my priest will level up, and... we will just... move on. On Final Metal Slime. Kind of like Final Destination if your destination is Metal Slime. Which, although I wouldn't really call it a destination because it's a thing, not a place, it is kind of true. Also, I'm pretty sure when they say Final Destination in the Final Destination movies, they do mean death. I don't think they're talking about, like, Cincinnati. Though, haven't seen the movies in a while. I have heard that the Cincinnati Zoo is nothing to scoff at. I have no way to prove this, but I'm pretty sure there is just one, like every time you finish a slime fight, a metal slime fight in this area, it just, like, decides, okay, here's where the next metal slime is going to spawn. You just have to go run around and find it. I'm not, you know, again, it would not take much for me to no longer believe that to be the case. But I have run in circles for quite a while in this game in this spot sometimes. Never seen anything, but then as soon as I cross to the other side, it's like, oh, here's a metal slime for you. Okay, I think I've gone across the entire thing, so I'm pretty sure that is not the case, actually. One more, though. Or I'll just do this combat. And, you know, something about resetting the encounters. Which might be the optimal strategy for metal slime farming. Not that I'd really know, I don't really know anything about metal slimes. Other than they give you a lot of experience, take 1 damage per hit unless you use specific moves, and run away. And I guess also have high evasion. Another thing, they're gray. That's part of the whole metal bit. This one is completely made up, but they're actually the inspiration for the Silver Serpent Ring. The covetous Silver Serpent Ring in the Dark Souls games. And we can just all pretend that's true. Oh, no, no! Okay, you didn't disappear. Sometimes when they run away, they disappear. Doesn't notice the party's presence? Sure. Let's pretend I believe you. Okay, let's see if we can get some hits in. Let me, let's see if we can get some hits in. Okay. should be good at this point. I mean, everyone might miss again, but nah, we're good. Alright, and then I can get out of here. Now that you have reached level 16 and learned mid-heal. Thought it was AoE heal that you learned now, but even just... Another metal slime spawned right behind me, and I didn't notice it until I already pressed OK on the evac, so... That's unfortunate. But level 16... Let's rest at the inn so that I respawn here now. I was level 14 last time I attempted this boss. I don't need to go to the church. I need to go to the inn. But before that... Oh yeah, you do have some stuff. That's expensive. But... I'm switching over to spear. And then sword for me. Then... Actually, might be able to, yeah, I can equip that. $6 gold, that's mostly to clean up the inventory. Really don't... Yeah, I like having the wand for a little bit of MP, but that doesn't really matter, so just give me Poison Moth Knife. If I hit the occasional paralysis, then yay. I thought I had a pair of high heels. I feel like I would have equipped those already if I could have. Okay, so they've got a little bit less defense, but they have evasion chance. Give it to you then. Apparently I just didn't equip those for some reason. Okay, let's rest at the inn so that if I do wipe again, this is where I respawn. And it is time to run back. I'm gonna check if you had a quest because I hadn't seen you before. Time to run back to the Tower of Trades. Hopefully the 2 levels and mostly new weapons across the board will be enough to win the fight. Next will be armor upgrades. So when I go to do upgrades, I didn't even realize that was chasing me. When I go to do upgrades at the next town. Oh, these are all solos? That's annoying. Going. Yeah, good. Yeah, I might put the next 3 like skill points that my warrior gets into grabbing Mercurial Thrust. I think Mercurial Thrust is like a specific metal killer skill. If I'm wrong, a little bit unfortunate, but it's 3 points. Trying to avoid combat at this point. I want to be in, you know, best condition possible for the boss. Sound like I'm talking like some, like, you know, mafia TV show. Hey, you know, I want to be in the best condition for the boss. Go. All right. Hi. Huh. Did not know you owned Twitter. Not the best target, but not the worst. Mid heal is, yeah, just a better base heal. Don't need it right now, though. It is functionally a full heal for anyone right now. Go. That's bad. That's bad. Though I guess very high MP pool, so losing a little bit's not the worst. Honestly, it's not too bad for you to just heal yourself right now. Because with the high defense that he's got, the only person really dealing damage is Mrs. Spear. This can be an attack turn. I guess 11's not nothing. Probably the second best target. Okay, defense returning to normal. I mean, this fight's already going significantly better. Mid heal again. Okay, might have been worth it to mid heal. Nah, looks like we're good actually. Oh yeah. Either way could have been fine, really. Okay, buffed your defense back up. Yeah, okay, we're back down to dealing very little damage with anyone other than Sloan. Still deals significantly less than she used to. Oh. You can mid-heal here. That's bad. That's fine. One damage. Yeah, and a miss. Okay. At least I have these full heals, basically. Okay, bad target, because I only have 4 more full heals. That's only if I don't heal anyone else with the default ones. That's nice. You're actually going to heal yourself here. You can heal yourself as well, which means I have 3 full heals. Yep, guaranteed crit is nice. And here is probably going to be like 80 damage or so. Oh, 107. And it was the killing blow. Turns out I'm actually sick with it. Those 2 levels were more than enough. Okay, 4 more skill points. Throwing it into liveness. Okay, so you can get 3 points for Mercurial Thrust, which Mercurial Thrust sounds like it'd be really good into... we all know what they're called, right? I don't need to tell you. Into metal slimes. But I don't actually know if that's true. I'm going to keep dumping points into Courage. Lava Lump. I don't even have the crafting unlocked because I didn't talk to the craft master. Oh, right, I forgot. I have to manually do that after cutscenes. Or not after cutscenes, after boss fights for the cutscenes. Yay! I can change vocations. Not that I particularly want to right now. Can I just evac? Actually, this is the top of a tower. You can probably just zoom. Yep. Top of a tower. We zoom in. Oh, I need to be a level 15 martial artist for that, which, not gonna happen. Wizard Ward before defeating 2 metal slimes. Well, I need to have a mage, and I don't. I think it's unlikely that I will be doing that. Cool, I don't think I actually want to, Yeah, okay, I don't actually want to do this yet. Minstrel is fine for now. I will, change over to some of the other classes later. Probably. But... Ah, yes. Defeat 3 slimes using Dragon Slash in a state of super high tension. Okay, I don't think anyone else has Egg On as an ability to increase tension. Yeah, I need a mage level 15, but... since I don't... I might need to swap some weapons for just to get those slimes dead. But it's fine. I don't care to unlock Gladiator, really, anytime soon. Because my warrior will be the one going over to Gladiator, and I want to max out, at the very least, the, what is it, the Courage Tree, before swapping them over, so I've got time. I'll, you know, eventually grab them a... you know, next weapon upgrade, I'll swap them back over to sword, even though the spear is nice to have. Unlock Dragon Slash, buff up their tension, and then kill some slimes. And it will take a while, but once it is done, I will be done. Or I'll have Gladiator. And I'll have to be higher level anyway, like high 20s, maybe low 30s before I even get to the point where I can have the bottom tree maxed out. And they got 12 points into the shield tree as well. So with 12 points into the shield tree, I've got an extra 3 or 4 levels worth of points to worry about. But the step that I am taking right now is... Well, let's actually watch this cutscene. Oh, okay. Oh. Ah, yeah, there we go. I'm sure that this is all fine and nothing will go wrong. Well, let me stop in here and buy some armor for my thief. I'll be able to get some gladiator stuff later. Ranger stuff as well. Kind of what I want to change the thief into. But for now, this right here. Cloak of Evasion, yeah, there's nothing better. Do you happen to have any... None of this stuff had, like, good magical mending, did it? No. I mean, some of the, like, yeah, but no. First of all, no one can equip it. But... Okay. And... to the inn. Should have just waited to do this, but... Rest. I seem to have a bad habit in this game and in this game alone of breaking into children's houses at night. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait. Think I can... It's locked. Back to the child's house. Yeah, probably. Don't really fault you for it, but it's probably not right. Off we go. And off I go. We're getting close to the point in this game where I officially don't remember anything. We're not there quite yet. I remember this next boss and the next two bosses after this. And then a very, very small amount of information about the area, but not the boss after that. Should probably stop trying to avoid every single bit of combat. It's probably what had me underleveled for the Master of None for a bit there. Pair of ultramarine mittens. don't suppose I can egg myself on. Correct. Okay, so I do need to swap back over to double sword, I guess. Though on a slightly different note, for as much as the staff seems to actually matter, it gives me like a little bit of mana absorption. So I could, if I wanted to, just give my priest the spear so that her damage when like on that will be more than 8. She won't get any mana back from it, which is probably like 3 or 4 casts over the course of an entire dungeon. So it's probably 3 or 4 casts compared to probably like 20 to 30% more damage. I mean, a big part of it is just that Priest is a class with very low attack stats. Has good magical mending and some decent magical might, but it's mostly the magic mending. I'm blind! I can't see without my glasses. I got even more ink in my eyes. If it survived, I would have used the priest coup. Been free healing instead of having to use 4 whole magic points there. Oh, you know what? I guess it would be more. I did put some points into Wand, and I will put more points into Wand once I have my Priest's Faith maxed out. But Wand gives me, right now, just 10 MP, but in the future it will also give me way more magical might and mending, I believe. Sour Marauders. Should be leveling up soon on the Priest. I mean, I guess I can always just check, right? $2,000, like 400, well 350, 2,000, and like 2,400. Okay, so I'm still a little ways away. I'll probably get, at least the Priest level up before the boss fight, but that might be it. Chest up there. I'm actually gonna go back and get it. Well, let me check. Make sure, because if this room is just like a piece of loot and not progress. Seems to be progress. Let me clear it out and then go back and get that chest. Chances are it's gonna be like a crafting material or something. And if that's the case, it will have been a waste of time. But what if it's like a sick free wand upgrade or something? Oh, I got the paralyzed. Nice. Very glad that that didn't kill, despite how close it got. And I can heal now. Our blue jeans. Ain't that a K-pop band? Okay. Giant artillery toad. Oh, more toad. That makes actually a lot of sense. If this is how much damage the basic mobs are doing, I feel like I might, who could have guessed it, be a little bit under-leveled for the boss fight of this area. There we go. Right, so I'm fairly certain that the whole setting things up in the front line or back line in this game does jack shit. Just a thought. I think it does fuck all. A mini medal. That's nice. Aha! Right, I can still avoid combat. Right now, I think it's good to avoid combat to not my priest too underleveled. And also because I'm going to do this now. What? Oh yeah, would you look at that? Well, I'm gonna zoom then. Ow. Forgot that's how there's a little like transition area there. Okay, time to... probably the coffin, if I had to guess. The thing about rescuing is that it takes time. So, don't be too disappointed when we haven't rescued quite yet. I'm speaking to the pink-haired Joan, I think was her name. Probably can't hear me, given that she's functionally kidnapped. There we go. Oh no, you don't get any magical might as a priest. I thought you got a little bit. No, that is not the case. At this point, I think extra combat is not necessarily a good idea. Well, I doubt I'm gonna level up before the boss fight. And if I don't level up, I mean, the experience is like, nice, I get to, get closer to my next level up, but once you've got access to metal slimes, you kind of never go back. Uh-oh. Oopsies. Hello, Mr. Fish. Ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's a spell as well. I'm gonna start out the combat by buffing this time instead of just 100% attacking always. That did a lot of damage. You don't seem like you'd be immune to poison. Hey, you certainly aren't vulnerable to it. Noticing something about this here Leviathan. Mostly the dealing like a third of our health to half of our health with every attack that hits the entire team. Luckily, it, seems to be down onto single target stuff now. And I got the very lucky coup, like, right off the start. Oh yeah, that thief is gonna be a great one. You heal yourself. You can mid-heal other people if they take another hit. I'm still gonna do itemized kill. I don't know if it can drop anything. But if it can, cool, I'd love to get it. Alright, looks like we're going for 3 heals and big critter. The big crit attack. You heal you mid-heal you crit, you heal yourself. Then we're gonna need you to mid-heal. Yeah, we're good, we're good. Okay, you heal you mid-heal you, attack. Honestly, you heal yourself. Bit of a shame how much time I have to spend healing, but... time spent healing, while it is, it is time spent not dealing damage, it is also time spent not dying. We tend to take those. Okay, that is honestly fine. You're gonna heal yourself for this first turn. Honestly, probably could have had Thief attack Minstrel heal for what it's worth. I think the damage numbers would have worked out slightly better like that. And that is my turn for until he is no longer enraged. Attack, heal, attack, attack. Or if he does an AoE again, which so far seems like while enraged. Okay, there's the rage subsiding. Nice, critical hit. Which means you can actually heal me. Now that I don't know who Leviathan's going to attack. Alright, that was bad. Luckily, healer moves first. Well, not first, second, typically. Probably don't need to mid-heal, but I think I've got the mana for it. 64, it was worth the mid-heal. Okay, another itemized kill, if that matters. It is one turn less damage, but, you know, drops are always fun. I actually don't remember what the Minstrel's coup de grace is. Increases evasion and counterattack. Oh, that's nice. It turns out you might not be able to evade the tidal wave. You need to heal you so that you can mid-heal you, you can attack, and you can heal you. Oh, nice. We got the... dodge, no counterattack. I'm just gonna go for attack. You can gain a little bit of mana back if you're lucky. Oh, nope. Finished it off with a 1 damage attack. We'll take those. Massive Emerald Moss. Okay, itemized kill cannot let you double up on items. Or there are no items to double up. What do I'm pretty sure it just doesn't let you double up items, even if a mob has multiple items it can drop. A little hurt. Also, your name's Jonah, not Joanne. Sorry for confusing you with J.K. Rowling. Even though I don't think her name's Joanne, I think it's Joan, which might have been what I called you. Wait, so now everyone can see ghosts? How did I forget about that being a thing? Hey, you know what? Magical figs. Magical figs, we'll take it. Excuse me, son? You're no what now? Is some sailor speak I don't understand, or do I need to have a conversation with the writers at Square Enix? Alright, that's good and all, but look at that, I get a second fig. Oh, Bryson, I'm not sure if medical technology is going to advance that much, but luckily for you, that's not all there is to it. Yeah, I'll just take the ferry. Hello! Let's go! I thought you got your own boat, but I guess you just used their boat. Pretty sure you get your own boat eventually. Or maybe you just get to fly the train around once you collect all the figs or something. Oh, maybe you do get your boat of your own. Bloomingdale. I thought Bloomingdale was second. Thought you went and did the other one first. Can I steal your stuff? I can steal half your stuff. Forgot you kind of need to at least look at everyone. See if they've got a blue chat box. 'Cause if they've got a blue chat box, you can talk to them. For a quest. I mean, you can talk to just about anyone. Or if there's something there in the future. First turn, normal combat, all attacks. Ow. Okay, at least we can still one round him. This is bad. It's not that bad. Yeah, we're fine. I feel like you need like real high tension before tension actually matters. There we go. Sometimes you can't one-round them, but for the most part you can. I believe this is the border town. Yep. Or not border, but crossing, river crossing. Ah, I see on the minimap where I am looking to go. Right here. Hello, Captain Max Medlin. Six mini medals. 4 medals, I get a thief's key. Which is 8. I'll get a Mercury's bandana. Okay. Can I unlock any of your stuff with the key? Yep. Oh well, there's a mini medal. I have to get one more mini medal, then I can come back here. What's your deal? Okay. Well, let me head on down to the next town. Where I will save my game. I remember you. What are you doing here? You're looking for some dude. That's right, I'm on the search for figs. Okay, let me make my way on down to Bloomingdale. I believe that's what this town is called. Because that's what the guy called it when he said that's where you need to go to find your own boat. Might as well do a little bit of combat on the way there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Probably take the heal slime out first, but this dude's already so low on health, supposedly. Yeah, okay. Are you healing? Healing yourself? Well, you're already at full health. Drop. There's the town. You guys are kind of bulky. Definitely need to upgrade my weapons and level up before the next dungeon. Oh, there's, part of that with leveling up, but I still think I want to get probably to 20 by the end of the next dungeon, so a decent bit into 19 by the start. Nice. Managed to avoid that last combat there. Okay, let's drop into the church. Save my game. And I do not intend to continue my adventure at this point. The game will tell me to please turn the power off.